Hey everybody, welcome into the Fallout Shelter. I want to thank you all for coming back. Before I get started, bring your attention to the screen. If you notice, there's two radars side by side. They show two different things. I'll come back to that in just a minute. I want to show you what's going on in New Jersey. The blackout they are dealing with there. Nearly 100,000 are still without power in New Jersey thanks to trees that fell on power lines. One power company said it won't be able to restore electricity in full until Friday. Nearly 100,000 customers in New Jersey remain without power Tuesday night, and authorities warned restoration efforts could last into the weekend. Wild weather tore through the entire tri-state Monday into Tuesday, throttling the region for more than 12 hours as hundreds of thousands of people grappled with flooding conditions, nightmare commutes, and lack of electricity. Remember this, for more than 12 hours. But the power outages were most prominent in the Garden State. At the peak of the storms, the total number of statewide outages soared above 300,000, with most of the affected customers in Monmouth, Ocean, and Burlington counties. In a statement Tuesday afternoon, a spokesman for the New Jersey Board of Public Utilities and critical customers like hospitals and water systems would receive restoration priority. Crews from neighboring states and from as far away as Canada are assisting in the recovery, spokesman Peter Peretzman said. The best estimate at this point is restoration will continue through the week and late into the weekend into the hardest hit areas. The utilities are responding to emergency and make safe situations and conducting system-wide damage assessments, which are critical to dispatching crews in the most effective manner to bring back the largest groups of customers as quickly as possible. As of Tuesday night, Jersey Central Power and Light had nearly 60,000 customers without power, while PSEG was trying to restore power to almost 18,000 customers. The storms have been blamed for at least one death, a 17-year-old Neptune, New Jersey boy who lost his life in a house fire. The power had been out at the home at the time. Authorities said the cause of the blaze is under investigation. Okay, let's keep in mind, we also had Con Ed with New York. It says 99% of Brooklyn service is resumed. Well, that's 99% of the original so-called 33,000 who were affected. But as of right now, they still have over 50,000 in 5 boroughs in Westchester County that still are without power. Fox News reported that between Michigan to New York, between the heat wave and everything else going on, that over 2 days knocked out power for more than 800,000. It restored power to 250,000. Was expected to restore it all by Wednesday. Okay, let's remember here. Doug McKinnon, will you survive the coming blackout? Look, I'm not saying to be ready for an EMP to knock the lights out for the whole country. I'm saying we've had more rain and more storms this year than any other time in history. More water has fell already on our country than any other time combined. So keep in mind, storms, knocking out weather all over. Everybody's been losing it. Okay, just remember this story. Make a plan. You will be on your own. I'll repeat it again. I've said it many times now. Make a plan. You will be on your own. When your power goes out, you need to have a few things around. You need to have flashlights, candles. That's a basic to make light. You need to have some water and food around in case it's a few days. A major event, you'd have to be prepared for more, but most of us will only be ever prepared for a small event. Now, I want to bring you back to the radars. If you look, the radar on the right has a black circle that pulses in and out of it. That is the microwave sent out from the Nexrad radars, the dual pole Nexrad radars. That's microwaving that storm system that's rolling in at a high rate of speed. You can see it on the left and the right. Those are both as synced together as I can get them. I am not slowing that video down. If you notice, the microwaves are still bouncing. The ground reflectivity is all still there, and that actually slows the big storm down and keeps it there a lot longer, brings the moisture in and holds it over the radar. Okay, I'm not going to get into whether it's intentional weather manipulation or not. I have videos stating government House Senate hearings, House committee hearings where they were dealing with scientists, where they were talking about weather modification. I hit on some points in some of my earlier videos if you want to check those out. Uh, Heavy cloud seeding being done. I found where all of the reporting for that is. You can find all of that in my other videos. But for this right here, this radar is being used to manipulate this storm system and slow it down. Whether it's intentional or not, it's happening, and you can see it right here. It's also stopping and forming a storm system right in the center of where that radar is. So I just wanted to bring this to your attention. I hope you find this interesting. I hope you understand it. The weather is being manipulated. No, with the way they're doing it, I'll get into that more and more, but that right there is blatant. Those two radars were taken and timed side by side, and that's what we come up with. It's a blatant use of weather modification, and now it's caused a storm problem. So be prepared. Have some supplies. Just at least some basic needs for a couple of days. I hope you're ready. If you enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I know I'm not the greatest in the world at bringing this information, but I believe this information needs to be shared. So I think that's the only way we're going to get it out of here. I appreciate your time. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and God bless you.